When I'm out and about traveling, one of my favorite things to do is to check out the local mom and pop video game stores. I like to find good deals, unique items, and hopefully showcase them on YouTube for everyone else to see and hopefully maybe pick up themselves down the line. Sometimes I get extremely lucky and I find some sort of convention that's going on in the area, which is the case with where I'm at now. What's the convention? Where am I at? And what's all that garbage in the background? Stay tuned and I'll tell you.
Baby's call to my skillet. Baby's call to my skill. Baby's call, don't you come out calling, never want to see you standing still. Now get off.
Hello everyone, welcome once again to Chaz's channel. As always, I'm Chaz, and I want to apologize right off the bat for the quality of the video. I do record with my phone, I will admit if you haven't figured that out by now, but it's going to be a little bit of a lower quality because of the way I have the camera set up. I did not bring my tripod because I didn't think I'd be making any videos like this. But all that aside, apologies right from the get-go. But I am in the great state of Texas right now, specifically San Antonio. And what is going on this weekend, today's Friday, it's a 3-day event, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is the Alamo City Comic-Con. And if you are in the area, I do highly recommend you go. I like Comic-Cons. I like cons in general. Specifically, I really like video game cons. You know, that's kind of my forte. But I do enjoy going to the Comic-Cons to check out, you know, what video game stuff they have, because there's always a few vendors. I like comics. Not a big comic guy. Spawn was always my favorite until Todd McFarlane really screwed up that story. That's a whole other issue. I took a lot of pictures, got a lot of pictures with the cosplayers, took some of them alone, did a little bit of video, took a lot of pictures of the vendors. There's a lot of pictures and things, and after I show you what I purchased, I didn't purchase much, but I purchased a little bit. I'm going to show you what I got, and I'm going to have all those pictures at the end, so stay tuned. You'll get to see a little bit of what's going on. I tried to take pictures of some of the celebrities that were there, but they're a little, well, you know, they make money off of autographs, so they really don't like people taking pictures or recording videos from afar. So I'm going to tell you some of the people that were there today. A lot of people from The Walking Dead. Abraham from The Walking Dead was there. So was Jesus. I don't know their names, so I'll put their names next to the picture that I have going up here. So like I said, there was Abraham. There was Jesus. There was the gay guy. I don't know his name in the show. There was also the guy who played the king. The king was there. There was one other, but I can't recall. I can't recall. Two of the Super Troopers were there. Rob Schneider was there. No, I've met Rob Schneider before, so I didn't feel the need to go up there and, you know, have to pay for his autograph or anything. Pauly Shore was there, who actually, you know, I've met before at the Comedy Store in California, talked with him for a little bit. Who else was there? I can tell you people who were going to be there. Oh, the Goonies were there. Sean Astin, I believe that's his name. Sean Astin was there. Short Round was there. He played Short Round Indiana Jones. He was also the kid in the Goonies as well. Corey Feldman was also there. I didn't see him. I think he was showing up today, but I didn't see him there. I'm trying to think of who else was there. Off the top of my head. Oh, the guy who plays the devil in Supernatural. He was also in The Big Lebowski. He was there. A lot of names from shows I kind of recognize, but to me those were the big ones. There were, yeah, that's really all I can think of. But either way, I'm going to have the pictures at the end, but without further ado, I'm going to show you some of the stuff I got. It's not a lot. This was a grab bag. I have not opened this up yet. There were a mix of grab bags. Of course, I got it because of the Nintendo controller. I'm going to tell you how much this was. We're going to take a look at it, open it up, see what's inside, and hopefully some good stuff, but I'll get a little bit more into detail on that in a second. Let me show you the things I didn't pick up. So how can I go to a Comic-Con and not get comics? Now, Spawn was always my favorite comic. It's the only one I ever collected for. The stories were deep, just like the characters. The artwork was fantastic, and it was simple. Spawn. That was the only line they had. Not like Batman or Spider-Man. Granted, I love them, but there's way too many comics to collect. Not saying that Spawn didn't go that same route as the years went on, and the stories got very convoluted, and sometimes just dropped off down in the end, but I still like collecting the early issues because I have most of them. I think I got up to like 150. I'd love to get my hands on 200, 250, all those different variants, but of course, you know, they're hard to come by it. But that's a whole other story. People who have read Spawn throughout the years since the 90s, I'm sure have an idea what I'm talking about. But I always like trying to pick up the books cheap, and I have a list at home, but of course I didn't plan on going, so I don't know if these are the ones I actually need or not. But I don't recognize the cover, so I'm fairly certain. But I picked up Spawn 21, Spawn 17, and Spawn number 9. All for $2 a pop. As much as I'd love to see Spawn worth a lot more money, I'll take $2 a comic. Keeping in the Spawn theme, I was able to pick up this loose Malbolgia for only $10. McFarlane Toys has always made excellent action figures. Their attention to detail is second to none in my opinion. Now while I would have liked to have this in the box, I'll definitely take a loose one. This will be going up on display in my basement when I get home. When I saw this definitely had to be for me. It's got my two favorite things combined together, one of my all-time favorite games and one of my all-time favorite series. I like unique stuff, and to me this is right up there. Boom, in the good old classic Doom font, and it's got Ash from Army of Darkness. I love the Evil Dead series. I will wear this shirt out in public, and it's not something I don't think anyone else would be wearing. One more action figure I was lucky to find, Simon Belmont. While these are worth a lot of money now on eBay, I was able to get this for only $20. I did see these types at other vendor booths, and they all wanted like $65. Thankfully, this one was only $20. Now lastly, we're going to take a look at this grab bag. Now the way this was set up was there were all kinds of boxes. There was a Game Boy box, there were the question mark blocks, there was that thing from Portal, and it was all different prices, and it's a grab bag filled with all different kinds of goodies. It's supposed to be, different values. Like for example, this one with tax costs $65, and it's filled with 8 items, and this has a lot of stuff in it that's supposed to be equivalent to like $100 in value. I haven't opened it yet. I'm really not big on grab bags. In fact, I got to go back to New York, and I don't know, I already got a carry-on. I don't know if I can fold this box up and put it in my luggage. As I'm walking out there, what the hell am I going to do with the box? So I could put some of my Nintendo stuff in it. It is a cool box. It's got, controller designs all around it. But I'm hoping what's inside this box is actually worth it, and that I will, not feel crappy for spending that amount of money on. Hopefully it's worth it. So let's take a look and see what we got inside. All different types of boxes, like I said, big, small. There was the Doctor Who, the TARDIS. Not a big Doctor Who person, I think that's what it's called, the TARDIS. They had the question mark blocks. They had, like I said, the Portal, the Aperture, that little gray block. All different kinds. The Game Boy. I'm trying to recall what ones I remember. But there were a ton of them, all different prices. And let's see what we got here. So first off, there is Ninja Turtles cup. I got the camera reversed, so it's probably coming in reverse. I apologize about that. I'm really not big into these cups. I know people like them, but I got a ton of cups at home. My daughter keeps buying workout shakers. We've got like 50 of them now. A Portal 2 keychain. A close up on that. It's pretty neat. I never played Portal. It's a game I've always wanted to try. Just haven't got around to it. Okay. Blanket. This is a Ninja Turtles. Actually, I already have this. I got this for my birthday last year, so I don't know what I'll do with this. These pop things. Now, as you'll see in the video after this, there's a ton of these things. This is Castiel, Steve Castiel. I love Supernatural. I know these things are huge. I'm not a fan of toys. Maybe I'll give this to my daughter. My daughter watch Supernatural? Yeah, I'll give this to my daughter. So these pop things, these are huge. I don't get it, but these are huge. Alright, there's more toys in here. This one is a Five Nights at Freddy's vinyl figure. Now, I'm not a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. I know this is huge. I have much respect for the creator, considering, if you know anything about his story, the original game he made, people didn't like and thought the animatronic creatures in there were creepy, so he decided to make a horror game. While Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't get it. I don't understand the game. It's not my type of deal. But I'm really happy for him that he's had a lot of success and took a negative and turned it into a positive. see what else we got in here. Game Bucks. Game Bucks. Wow, this thing is $15. I gotta, let's open this up. I gotta see what this is. So, oh, it's a wallet. It's like a paper wallet. I don't understand how this could be worth $15. I have a wallet. I have no idea what I do with this. And lastly, it's a big figure. Goliath. Goliath is Goliath from Evolve. Now, I've never played Evolve. Kind of a disappointing game from what I understand. Had a lot of trouble, had a lot of potential, and they were pretty much trying to pre-sell everything, and this game did not do well. There was a last-ditch effort to kind of make it right by the people, and a lot of things were given for free from what I understand, but it just didn't matter. Nice figure, though. I believe these things, I'm actually somewhat familiar with these. These go for about like $30. Is it about $100 worth of stuff? Yeah, I guess. Say the throw is probably $20, the cup 10, the wallet says it's $15, $30 for the Goliath. Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't know, say $5. The pop figure, probably about another, I don't know, 15, whatever those go for. So yeah, definitely worth more than what I paid for it, but honestly, I'm not really into any of this stuff. The only thing would really be the Evolve figure, and I wasn't a fan of that game, and I don't like collecting for things that I have no interest in. So for me, really not all that worth it. So there you have it, a quick video showing off all my goodies. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned because now I'm going to show you a lot of the pictures that I took, the cosplayers, some of the video footage, and you can get an idea if you're not able to come here, take a look and see everything that there was to offer. So as always, thanks for Chaz's channel. I'll check you next time.